This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 12th day of March in the year 2019. Here is what we're tracking tonight. After ignoring the legitimacy of the Guyana Bauxite and General Workers Union for several years, the Russian-managed Rusal Bauxite Company has agreed to recognize the union as it prepares for talks to settle the concerns of workers. This morning, union officials met with officials of the Rusal Company at the Labor Department. According to trade unionist Lincoln Lewis, the two sides will now have to work together in the interest of the workers. Mr. Lewis said there is a need for more trust from both the company and the union that is representing the interests of the workers.
We believe that this exercise is going to be one where we start building of trust and confidence in a relationship, because it's necessary that both sides, the union and the company, work together. The issue of recognition is not on the table. The company has decided, the company has made it clear that this is the recognized union and we're going to be working together. We have to work together.
The recognition of the union is a major step forward as the company has consistently refused to meet with the union to address the grievances of its workers. The government has been telling the company that it needs to recognize the rights of the workers and their union representatives in keeping with the laws of Guyana. The two sides will meet again this coming Friday, and the Bauxite Union is expected to present a list of the issues it wants to discuss by tomorrow. Those issues will include the recent firing of 61 workers over a strike action at the company.
A number of things like negotiations and so forth, future negotiation, relationship, establishment of Occupational Health and Safety Committee, all these things that we have on the list that will be.
What does the union feel after 26 days of staying?
No, this is not 26 days. This is approximately 10 years. This struggle has been on.
Well, I mean for this recent incident.
I want to commend the guys who are on the ground.
That firing and the company's refusal to rehire the workers have led to 3 weeks of protests by the workers and residents of the Upper Berbice River area. Residents and the workers have been blocking the riverway to prevent barges from going into the company's location to uplift bauxite shipments. Rusal has complained that the protest is costing it $1 million per day. The company has been refusing to rehire the 61 workers, even as the government has threatened its operations in Guyana over the treatment of its Guyanese workers. More news coming up in just a moment.
GBTI is your Guyanese bank, a bank that understands every customer's unique needs, opportunities, challenges, and financial concerns. At GBTI, we see you for you. Whether you're buying a new home or car, planning your next vacation or retirement, saving for your child's future, or whether you're ready to take that bold step of investing in your dream business idea, we are with you every step of the way. We hear your stories and watch you focus on your dreams as we share your aspirations. We are more than just banking. We are a family. We are part of your community. Our commitment extends way beyond the walls of our branches and is demonstrated every day in the opportunities we provide to our individual and business customers. The support, time, and commitment we give back to communities across Guyana to help improve the lives of our Guyanese families. Because we see Guyana through your eyes.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right. Walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
Hello, baby. Yeah.
Knocked away from young Juan.
Yo, why you gotta get away from shit credit, buddy? I went to meet that thing from blah blah blah, you actually gain, but it's like you gotta buy back the credit when it's done. Buy back, like a shit money from Fab 5.
Activate the GTT Fab 5 plan today. For only 5,005, you get free unlimited calls to 4 of your closest family and friends, 5 gigs of data plus 250 text messages, and your Fab 5 friends can call you for free. GTT Fab 5.
put in as we Fab 5?
Welcome back. President David Granger has been commended by the President of the Inter-American Development Bank for his leadership in ensuring that the necessary systems and policies are in place to manage the looming oil and gas sector and the wealth which will come from the sector. The President met with the visiting IDB President Luis Alberto Moreno on Monday at State House. According to a statement from the President's office during the meeting, the IDB President noted President Granger's leadership in the area of preparing Guyana for the oil and gas sector.
Guyana could be looking close to 700,000 barrels of production by the middle of the next decade. So this is huge, and with a small population, Guyana can have a true transformation. And in that, your leadership, President, has been very central, and we're happy to be side to side with you. I think Minister Jordan gave a lot of the things that we're working together, so I won't repeat them for you, other than to say that I am convinced that the best days of Guyana are ahead of us.
President David Granger said he welcomes the support of the Inter-American Development Bank and looks forward to working more closely with the organization in the coming months in other areas such as climate-related financing, infrastructure development, and support for migrants. The IDB President has assured that the Guyana government can look forward to continued support from the entity as it seeks to enable the country to benefit in the best ways possible. President Granger and the IDB President also used the opportunity to discuss the Guyana-Venezuela border controversy, as well as support and possible areas of collaboration for climate financing and to advance dialogue on the Guyana Shield. Let's tell you now that the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority has announced that while there is currently no airline which operates the Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft in the Guyana market, as a precaution, it has made a decision to put a hold on an application by one airline to begin using the aircraft. Worldwide panic is taking place following the crash of a 737 MAX 8 aircraft in Ethiopia 6 minutes after takeoff. It is the second crash of that particular model plane in 5 months. In both accidents, all passengers and crew died. While the investigations into the latest crash are still ongoing, several airlines and countries have grounded the type of aircraft. In its statement today, the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority said the unfolding events surrounding the accident on March 10th in Ethiopia has caught the attention of the authority. The authority has assured that no aircraft of that type presently operates into Guyana, and even though one operator has submitted an application to add the type of aircraft to its fleet as an extra precaution, the authority will withhold its approval until a definitive reason for the accident is ascertained. The Guyana Civil Aviation Authority said it remains committed to enhancing the safety and security of the traveling public and aviation personnel. Turning now to the world of politics. In wake of criticism and a complaint to the Ethnic Relations Commission over his call to supporters to chase out members of the government from their communities after March 21, opposition leader Bar Jagdeo remains defiant and says he is standing by his statement. In a video released on his official Facebook page, the former president said he stands by the statement and wants persons across the country to take his advice. Jagdeo first made the statement on Sunday during the observances for the death anniversary of his party's founder, Dr. Chelly Jagan, at Babujan in Berbice. Since then, one of the government's parliamentary representatives for the Berbice area has filed an official complaint against Jagdeo with the Ethnic Relations Commission. In that complaint, Member of Parliament Barbara Pilgrim said she believes that a statement by the opposition leader runs counter to the country's values of ethnic relations and social cohesion. She said the statement will only serve to create ethnic tensions and confusion in the Region 6 area where she resides. The Member of Parliament wants the Ethnic Relations Commission to apply sanctions against Mr. Jagdeo over the statement. Unhinged by the complaint and concerns over his statement, Mr. Jagdeo said he's not budging from his position.
Let me make it clear, I stand by that statement. I've made it clear at Babujan that we're a party that does not believe in violence. We're not going to be burning people's buildings. We're not going to be beating people on the streets. But the government would become illegal after March 21st. And therefore, they'll no longer be ministers. When they come to the communities, whether it is in Berbice or Essecubo, in Linden, or in South Georgetown or Agricola, or in Enmore or Port Morant, the people of Guyana should treat them as illegal. I said they should walk behind them, chase them out.
Meanwhile, in a message to the people of Berbice today, the government's Director of Public Information, Imran Khan, told Berbicians that they should not allow Jagdeo to carry on as if he owns them.
Is he trying to incite you, to set you up to break the law and act like wild people? Let us be honest with ourselves and not stifle our conscience. This is the same man who is seeking to get you to support a presidential candidate who he personally handpicked, while sidelining other better qualified and more capable candidates who many of you had preferred. This is the same man who is seeking to get you to support his handpicked candidate who has 19 criminal charges against him. This is the same man who, along with his friends and associates, commandeered the ownership of the Berbice Bridge and imposed a huge toll of thousands of dollars on you, the people of Berbice. You could hardly use the bridge because of these exorbitant Jagdeo tolls. They were exploiting you with these high tolls. It is this coalition government which lowered those tolls to make it more affordable to you.
Khan said Berbicians must be reminded that many of the hardships that they face are as a result of policies that were put in place by Jagdeo when he served as president. In the courts right now, 34-year-old bar owner Savita Prasad has been remanded to jail for the alleged trafficking of persons. The business owner appeared in court this morning to face several charges related to trafficking in persons. She's also facing allegations of withholding the travel documents of foreign nationals who worked with her company. Prasad appeared before the chief magistrate and was not required to enter a plea to the charges. The court was told that she was involved in the trafficking of 2 Venezuelan nationals, withholding their travel documents and hiring a child to work at her property that sells alcoholic beverages. The woman owns and operates the Liquid Love Bar in Station Street, Kitty. In an application for bail, Prasad's attorney said the business place was not used for any purpose related to trafficking in persons. The attorney asked the court for bail to be granted, but the chief magistrate denied bail for the businesswoman and also asked that the 2 Venezuelan women be placed in protective custody. The case will continue later this month. Still in the courts, a Venezuelan boat operator today pleaded guilty to being in possession of and trafficking more than 13 pounds of marijuana. He has been sentenced to 4 years in jail and fined over $7 million. The man, Ganesh Das, appeared in court today and entered a guilty plea to the drug possession and trafficking charges. He said the economic situation in Venezuela forced him to attempt the drug smuggling. The marijuana was discovered during an operation by the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit last week at a Nova Hotel in Georgetown. 2 other men were also held by KANU in relation to the same crime. But today in court, the Drug Enforcement Agency announced that based on the guilty plea by the main accused, it will be discontinuing the case against the other 2 men. Across the region is coming up next.
Guyana! Extra Beer presents the youngest and the hottest dancehall artist, Alkaline.
We make it pass a little drama. When them all pull up themselves, we keep it calm. I feel like my can conquer the world now.
The Conqueror.
You can't stand with Vendetta.
Live on Easter Saturday, April 20th, 2019 at the Guyana National Stadium, Providence. Music by DJ Magnum, Gully Russ, and Diamond. David Hyde, DJ Fresh, DJ Damien, and Andre. Bobby Kush from Jamaica. Super 8 one-man band. Alkaline Live. Alkaline Live. Easter Saturday, 20th of April, 2019. Early bird tickets $2,500. After $3,000. Stage front $15,000. Stay tuned. Tickets out soon. Guyana National Stadium, Providence.
Motor gasoline grades are determined by the octane rating of the fuel. The octane rating of a fuel is the standard measure of the performance of a motor gasoline. Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline is a high-octane premium gasoline. Fuel up and drive with Super 95 from Guy Oil.
Fuel it up and drive. Get ready to ride it, ready to ride it, ride the way. Open up the new vibe, drink up the boldness inside. Radical and fresh and wild, catch the wave now. destruction, perfection.
Ride the new wave of excitement sweeping Guyana. Wave Pale Ale, a premium, full-bodied, strong and refreshing alcoholic brew, crafted to perfection for a bold, young, radical you. Don't settle for anything less. Catch a Wave Pale Ale and ride it today. Crafted to perfection.
Across the region right now, the Cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis has established a high-level advisory committee to thoroughly consider a number of proposals put forward by the regional airline Liat and to advise it on the possible way forward. The commitment by the St. Kitts and Nevis government was made following a presentation by a 3-member delegation from Liat during Monday's cabinet meeting. The high-level advisory committee will be led by the Financial Secretary and the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis, Hilary Hazel. It will also consist of representatives from the Ministry of Tourism, representatives of the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, and a representative from the Office of the Prime Minister. That committee will be charged with considering all matters relating to Liat and the proposals made during Monday's meeting. The major shareholders of the regional airline are the governments of Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Dominica. Increased efforts are being made to encourage other Caribbean governments to make financial contributions and to support the airline that operates 491 flights weekly across its network of 15 destinations. Over in Antigua, President of the Antigua and Barbuda Cruise Tourism Association, Nathan Dundas, says the island could lose a significant amount of money as a result of the decision by the Florida-based Carnival Cruise Lines to cancel several scheduled calls. Dundas said the cruise line did not give a reason for the cancellation. The ships were expected to bring in an estimated 250,000 visitors to the island. He said that once Carnival has started the cancellation, other cruise liners are likely to follow that lead. And finally this evening, international news. Venezuela's chief prosecutor says he has asked the Supreme Court to investigate opposition leader Juan Guaido for allegedly sabotaging the country's electrical system. Much of Venezuela has been without power since last Thursday afternoon. President Nicolas Maduro has said that U.S. technology was used to sabotage the electricity grid, and he has pointed the finger at the opposition. But Mr. Guaido says the electricity grid is down due to government's mismanagement. The announcement by the prosecutor came just hours after President Nicolas Maduro said in a televised message to the nation that the hour of justice has come, and the justice system will go after the person behind the criminal attack against the Venezuelan electricity system. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. Gordon Mosley reporting.